And now for your weekly dose of metal. Here are your hosts, Morgan Danielle and Luco Blaze on The Metal Experience.
Woo! And we just heard a request from Greg Master. That opening song was Portrait of Decay by Moto Grader. I am Luco Blaze with Morgan Danielle. We are here with no sound guys. I guess Greg Master will be here a little bit.
He's not ready to sound, though, again.
And we have a special guest, a new addition to the team, Dirty D.
We're not sure.
We're not sure. We haven't come
yet.
up with 100%. Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourselves or who you are?
You have multiple personalities.
Who are
now.
you?
We're deeming you
Who are you,
multiple
guy?
personality.
Oh, I have multiple personalities, apparently.
All right, so that's a guy. He does some stuff. We are here with...
No, hold on.
things.
Go ahead and introduce yourself.
I am Morgan's brother.
Your name
Someone's
is...
a little
My
shy.
name is Derek. I listen to a bunch of different stuff, ranging it from anywhere from gore grind to porno grind and old school rap.
Old school rap.
Oh yeah, gotta love me some NWA.
So he's got a very wide spectrum of just the most random stuff with the most random knowledge.
And we've
and
decided to share it with
Figured the
Please
world
no.
needs to know all the things that are in this man's brain.
The world does not want to know what's inside my brain.
They have to. They will. But
No.
tonight we have on, for the fourth time, is that more than anyone else ever?
Hi guys.
There's-
Dave.
Hi.
There's
The band
been
Mechina.
a couple that
Woo,
I've done
woo.
before.
So
but you're the
you guys
second band to
release
reach for.
a new CD every January 1st, and
Ish.
we have you guys on our first and or second show of the year, and we fucking just dominate the whole CD and play it all. Why don't you guys go ahead and introduce yourselves? Who's here? What you guys do in the band?
My name's Joe DeBerry.
Hi, Joe.
Hi Joe.
I do
Everything.
everything.
the good way to put it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We all just do everything. Primarily, initially guitars, but ended up everything else.
You're playing a 14-string guitar now,
Yeah,
right?
that's on order.
What?
Wait, that's a thing?
What are you at now? What?
I have a 10.
A 10-string guitar.
Yeah.
What the fuck? That's
I
crazy.
didn't
What do those other strings even do?
I nothing because I don't play them. Yeah, we didn't actually use that one too much on the last
Yeah.
album.
Okay,
we
okay.
Stuck with the 9-string. We thought the 10 was a little too extravagant.
We did it once.
So now 14.
So there's one
No.
song featuring the 10-string? Is that what you're saying?
No, on the last album.
Oh, the last.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
I don't.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not even
No,
sure.
that didn't come out this album.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
But yeah. So but I'm Joe.
I'm Dave.
Hi, Dave.
I sing and do other stuff.
All right.
So, yeah. Yeah, I don't have a 14.
We're not a band, so it's
Yeah,
hard
it's-
for
yeah.
us to be like, oh, you know, like.
I'm the lead singer, and
Well,
like
yeah.
I have a fucking complex.
Guess what? Guess what? I wrote the bass on that one
Well-
song.
Quitting this shit.
So then the CD it came out this January 1st.
Yeah.
Yes.
What's the title? What's it called?
Progenitor.
Progenitor.
Yes.
What does that mean?
What does that mean?
It means original.
All right. All right. And it,
Oh geez.
No,
Is
I
that-
don't
Yeah.
even know what's the definition.
I think that something
it's like the
that.
original.
Yeah.
Original
Gangster.
ancestor or something like that.
okay. Now is that still going on the storyline?
Yep.
Okay. So fill everyone in on the backstory real quick, if you can, for the storyline.
There's a
Give us-
Wikipedia page.
Since we're so lazy.
Yeah.
You know?
Did you guys really put up a Wikipedia?
We did.
Someone
Somebody
else
did.
did.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, we didn't actually make one.
So if you go to Wikipedia and go to Mechina,
The best way to find it is if you just type in Mechina Wiki, and it's like the first link. It's
Okay.
Not, it's actually not
Are you doing it right now?
Yeah.
I am doing that
and
right
does
now.
it?
Well, how about he reads it?
Does
Yeah.
it
Derek,
explain?
you're gonna have to read it.
It's an attempt to, because it's not. We didn't make it.
Yeah.
Some other people did, and I chime in once in a while to kind of correct some information. But there's a handful of people on there that try to decipher the album and take the lyric. It's really crazy.
It's kind of
That's
cool.
awesome.
Yeah, it's
Like,
It's funny to see like how close they get.
yeah. Sometimes they're really close. Sometimes they're totally off.
Yeah.
And I'm just
But-
too lazy
Oh,
to
wow.
correct them.
They really did go into a lot of detail.
That-
on this is like
you
this,
guys,
this
that
kid
is
wrote
so
like
cool.
a fucking essay on you.
Oh, here we go.
someone wrote.
Mechina is an American industrial death metal band from Chicago, Illinois. The band has 2 members, David and Joe. The
You can
wall
s-
sounds me.
Yeah.
Hey, you're famous. You're on Wikipedia.
All right.
Yay!
The Wall song to create, mixing symphonic, electronic, and traditional instrumentals, is primarily created on a computer. For this reason,
the rest of the
Mechina
show.
is not a touring band.
At least they got that right.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Even without the they spelled sci-fi wrong. Theme lyrics.
Oh,
Mechina's-
wait, hold on.
How'd they spell
How
it?
do you spell sci-fi wrong?
I don't know. It just looks like
Sci-fi?
they did.
How did they spell it?
I'm probably wrong with my spelling.
Well, spell it for me, please.
SCIFI.
Yeah,
That's
with a little
sci-fi?
hyphen.
Yeah.
Sci-fi.
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm wrong.
It's just not like the network.
Yeah. You're goofy. All right.
Mechina mixing of symphonies with electronic and heavy metal sounds has led some fans to refer to her style of music as Mass Effect metal.
Dude,
That's fucking.
he needs to be like in a commercial for us.
Are you on Wiki
awesome.
or Wikipedia?
It's wiki.
Yeah, it's just some wiki side.
What are you on?
I'm on Wiki, but I'm reading something totally different.
Oh,
What are you reading?
I found the correct one,
Oh,
son.
what are you reading?
There's a different one that says this wiki is dedicated to the music of a Mechina and specifically the epic sci-fi story told through their albums. This is my attempt to document a story I don't fully understand. I'm hoping others will correct me where I'm wrong. I don't want to describe my interpretation of the story. I want to describe the actual story as Joe Taberry intended. Each song has its own wiki page,
Yeah.
which
Each
includes my
song?
interpretation of that track. To learn the story
it's
as it
someone's
progresses,
interpretation.
visit
Right.
each song's page in turn, or if you're too lazy for that, read my overview, which is an attempt to put all the pieces together.
Holy shit. Someone's like, I'm spending the next 3 weeks in my room writing up the review on this whole. Oh
Hey,
my
but
goodness.
there's
Not a review, the story.
check this out. One review of a Mechina album described your music like this. You guys ready?
Totally.
Hit me with it.
If you've ever heard Mechina's music before, or if you've never, pardon me, they sound a lot like what would happen if Dimmu Borgir and Behemoth were digitized, a Latron, and forced to fight Daft Punk and Skrillex in an
God.
epic battle to the death.
I'm
That
like,
is intense.
I'm humbled and
Slightly offended.
yeah.
And and slightly hard.
Hey,
Well,
it
there's a
can-
lot of penis
It
references.
continues.
It continues. Within a computerized arena where no holds are barred and the laws of physics are distorted.
Oh, that's
Wow.
that's factual.
That's usually how I feel during the process.
yeah, seriously.
Did you know this Wikipedia page also has your list of characters and machines and all your discography
Mine has
in
pictures.
order? Yeah, mine does
That's,
too. This
look
is
at that's
crazy.
a neat picture.
Let me see that picture that
This is
people
like
online can't.
this is like
Who
a
is that?
That's-
a school
that's
project that this
Look
guy
at
did for
you.
fun.
How
This
adorbs.
is pretty impressive.
Oh.
Oh, wait, there's 2 comments.
Oh.
Oh.
Are they quick or are they?
Probably about penises.
Yeah.
Actually, no.
Oh,
If you
that's
like
actually really
Mechina,
surprising.
A wiki
Penis.
contributor said, I just discovered these guys, and your music is exactly what metal needs. Something intense and different. OMG, your music is good. Instantly one of my top bands.
Oh, look at that.
And another one says,
These guys suck.
no.
There's-
This is the
there's
most
people
awesome
having-
description of a band I've ever heard. Although, in my opinion, there's a lack of Hans Zimmer in their description, especially on their old albums.
Lack of Hans Zimmer. Joe is the next level Hans
Oh my
Zimmer to
goodness.
metal.
We need. All right. So what was the? Give me that pen. I need to write these things
But
down.
get this, someone contributed 19 days ago,
Ooh.
and the other one was 3 months ago. For that Hans Zimmer one.
I think we're reading 2 different
So-
pages, to be
okay.
honest, because I've got stuff.
What
else,
was
so
what
that's
was the
crazy.
name of the album one more time?
Progenitor. Progenitals.
How many tracks are on this
Okay.
album now?
8 tracks.
8 tracks.
8 tracks or
You know
A
what?
tracks?
Eight.
A
Just
one.
A1 50-minute track.
You know what? Let's. I
Although
think
ours-
we've talked about this so much.
Yeah.
I want to hear the first
Derek
track.
got our
First track
our
is an
hopes-
intro, though.
Okay. So
It's
how
a
long
short-
is it?
Like
Is
a
it?
minute and a half.
Okay. So
So
should we
play
do
the
the first
first
two?
two.
Yeah.
Okay. What's the first 2 tracks called?
First track is called Mass Locked, and the second track is called Ashes of Old Earth.
Perfect. We're going to listen to those right now. Here is the start of Progenitor.
Stabilizing cryo support I expect that type of language at Denny's, but not here. Well, that's too freaking bad. You hear me?
Because we're throwing it back to Morgan and Luco on the Metal Experience.
Oh my goodness. Woo!
Luco likes his blast beats.
I am Luco Blaze. Morgan Danielle sitting next to me is Dirty D. Oh my goodness. And we just
I
heard
don't think he likes that too
a
much.
Mechina song.
Giving you straight
Oh
up.
my goodness. So we heard two. We heard an intro and then into just fucking epicness. And those two were Mass Locked, the intro.
Yep.
And then the actual track that just had all those blast beats that punch you right in the face. Ashes of Old Earth, and that was off the new CD, Progenitor. How do you pronounce it? I'm stupid. Progenitor. You need to turn people's mics up.
I'm working on it.
Hello?
Progenitor. Oh my goodness.
That was insane.
So you said there's like 100 tracks on there? Little.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Give or take.
Give
a
or
few
take.
hundred.
So we were talking before the show started, and Dave was giving us fun facts about your recording and how big the file is when you're
File
done with
sizes.
one song. How big are those?
What, the session itself or the...
The session itself.
Jeez, I don't know if I checked.
One or two are about 2 gigs.
Yeah, they're gigabyte in the gigabytes. But this the first few songs especially had probably 150 to 200 tracks inside of it, like different instrumentation.
My goodness.
We decided this time around we weren't gonna fucking bypass anything. We were just gonna take it as far as we could in terms of layering things and making it as large sounding as possible. And I think we finally stumbled on the mixture and the mixing style for it. If only we can try to get that sound on the previous albums, that would be really sweet.
Yeah.
So how many albums now leading up? We've done 4. This is album 4 that you've been with us doing this. But how many before?
We were on album 5.
Yeah.
We're planning at least 8, but we might go over.
So right now, so this is actually album 5.
Yes.
And this is the 4th time you guys have been on.
Yes.
So other than the first one.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. It's gonna be weird.
My goodness. And it only took 5 albums to finally figure out how to perfectly do everything. Is that what you were saying?
That sounds a lot worse. But it's an album a year, so that sounds a lot better.
Yeah, we're finally figuring out how to take the complexity of everything that's going on and try to control it. Because in the past, when we tried to mix all this stuff, since we're kind of learning as we go, there's not a lot of places you can learn how to mix metal music and classical sound design stuff in the same thing. So we have to do
Just do it.
Yeah, we just trial by error, and we've learned our lesson from last albums because a lot of the previous albums we got a lot of flack for, and we learned.
Yeah, people
from
aren't
those.
shy.
No, they're not.
About that.
What was the most constructive criticism comment that you received?
I think there was one that just said pure shit. that one really, you could tell he knew what he was talking about. And he's done this before. So I think that was the best, I think.
Or it was a troll.
Oh, no. This guy he's a pro. Okay.
That's what guys with PhDs.
Yeah.
Like.
They just write it's shit.
So what?
Just pure shit.
What was the comment that you just showed him right before we came back in? What was that?
Oh, I gotta pull it
Derek,
up.
you gotta speak into the microphone, bro.
Oh, I gotta pull it up again. Hang on.
Can you turn Joe's up a little bit more again?
I can get all nice.
Everybody's up. It's
Why don't you
crazy.
turn it-
It's
He's
just
a
the
quiet gentleman.
quietest
Red.
show we got.
The red tape.
I know, I got
Joe,
it.
can you talk a little
Hello.
bit? There you go. That's good.
Hello.
Thank you.
Yes. 1 second.
I farted. Sorry, I had to let that
That's
go.
gonna smell
considering what we just watched you eat,
Yeah.
you fucking savage.
I'm full, and I just watched you eat.
I'm ready to go to bed.
Listen, I was hungry. I just had a granola bar today. A
Oh, I get
granola
it.
bar and 3 cups of coffee.
I
So
get it, man. God.
for dinner, I need 4 steak sliders.
We are going to be
three,
the best of friends.
3 tacos,
After
3
the hospital visit.
fish tacos, and half of a. What was that thing you got?
Buffalito.
And half a buffalito. Is that a?
Hold on, there's Hockey.
All right, sorry.
Of course,
Sports
there's
are
always
happening.
hockey. There's always
Sorry.
hockey.
Sports are happening.
I always just look up. I always just glance up just to see what's going on with my boys. My other boys are sitting at the table, but oh my god! So that track was fucking epic.
Thank you.
Don't.
Ooh.
Not
No,
none
no,
of
that's
everybody.
you need to read that paper.
Morgan, he's out of control.
I can't stop him. He's a monster. Okay, so my question was, while Derek finds that, I wanted to know when you were recording if this time you used a different instrument that you haven't used before.
God.
Do we think we used a xylophone?
We actually brought a xylophone into it.
Did you?
Yeah.
What was your inspiration for that?
It cut.
Pragmatism. Yeah. Simple acoustics of it being adding more percussive melody to it versus just strings trying to carry it home.
So what song did you feature the xylophone in?
It's in a few.
Ashes has it. Starscape, this next song, has it. Probably 2 or 3 more. I don't remember. It's hard to remember
Nice.
150 tracks.
So then, there were some female vocals I heard in there.
Mm-hmm.
Is someone actually doing those or?
Some of the
Yes,
Yeah.
I was there in
Dave?
the studio with
It's
you.
all me. Yeah. That was it. I just kind of grab them and squeeze a little.
Let's hear
You get
some
that.
of that
That's
high
not
pitch.
happening. Not tonight.
we most of the female vocals on the album are actually done by Mel Rose, who's done female vocals with us in the past. So she's about to she has 2 songs of just her coming up, which is really different and left turn from what we normally do, because usually she's kind of a backing layer, like just adding layers and stuff, but there's 2 dedicated songs for her, and they're probably some of the catchiest we've ever written.
So then, other than her or any other guest, anyone on the album, just her doing it?
Dean Arnold did a guest solo on the song Planetfall. He's in Primal Frost and Vital Remains.
Nice.
What?
Wait, what?
How
Yeah.
did you get him to be on your album?
He's a fan.
Friends of ours, yeah.
He was
pretty
the one
sick.
that wrote the wiki page.
No.
Yeah, that was him.
In my off time, all I do is listen to Mechina and
Yeah.
write up stories.
That poor bastard.
Yeah, he does a killer guitar solo
Yeah,
on
it's-
Planetfall.
Okay.
We got a video.
When we get to those songs, make sure you point them out and let me know which.
Oh,
which
you'll
ones.
hear it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you know what? I can't hold it any longer. I need to hear another track off
I'm gonna
this
get
album.
another beer while you do that.
What's the next track? Are we just going in order?
Yeah, we can
Oh
do
yeah,
that.
of
Perfect.
course.
What's-
The story has to continue in order.
Starscape.
So it's Starscape.
Starscape. And does this one have any?
No, I'm good.
This one's just.
This one's probably just. I think personally this is the best song on the album.
What?
You heard it from Joe.
This-
It's
no-
got to be the best song on the album.
No
he
guests.
disagrees.
No guests. Anything? It's just. you guys?
Mel comes in on the bridge.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. What was this one called? One more time.
Starscape.
Starscape. Mechina. Let's do it.
Boom.
Hey, I'm Dan. I play guitar.
Is Justin the vocalist?
Hey, I'm Corey. I also play guitar.
We
are survivalists.
You're on the Metal Experience.
Woo! All right. We just heard another epic track by Mechina off the new album Progenitor.
Sure.
I have to
Yes.
say it stupid so I can say it regular.
Progenitor is a very
Progenitor.
Chicago way to say it.
Yeah.
And
Saying it 5 times
Progenitor.
fast.
that was Starscape.
Yes.
I am Luco Blaze with Morgan Danielle. We got Dirty D sitting to my left, and we also got Greg Master who just showed up.
DJ Dirt
And
Whistle.
Oh my goodness! And you know what? We're gonna do a quick. What was it? Give me the quickest story of this whole story behind all the albums.
Shits in space.
Shits in space.
Tits in space.
Tits in
Tits
space.
in space.
So what's the story on the new album? So that's all the back album. Tits and shits in space.
Tits and shits.
So what's the story
It
behind
sounds
this
like some
album?
weird fetish right there.
Yeah,
It's. I mean, it's.
Now when we get serious, it's gonna sound stupid. No, it's tits
Yeah,
and
well,
shit
yeah.
space. Okay, so this is this in regards to the order of all the previous albums. This one goes back.
Ooh, a prequel.
Yeah, when did this? This is before.
The Land of Time.
This is before every album except the first one, so it kind of jumps.
All right.
Yeah,
Doing some crazy Star Wars things.
Yeah, I guess so. Really, it comes down to a lot of what we talk about in this album is about what it would be like to discover or settle a new planet. There seems to be a lot of talk as of recently about that possibility, and it seemed to ring pretty true. It lined up very well with what we were originally going to write about. And in regards to the story itself, one of the characters of the few is wakes up after 100, and that's what the intro is. Wakes up after like 110 years of sleeping.
That's why he was all like,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, and that character gets to see the first half of the album is pretty much that character waking up and getting to see a new planet, like up close and personal. But then, ironically enough, this next song is when we introduce.
Spoiler alert.
Hey yo! We introduce something because we took a lot of time to look into what it would be like to travel as far as like our nearest star would take by normal shit. I mean, we sat down and did the math, and we found out that it would take thousands of years for a normal spaceship to get to our closest star.
Our closest star is the sun.
No.
This
Our
is
neighboring
different
star.
galaxy and everything for them.
Alpha Centauri, Proxima
Listen to
Centauri.
Greg over
This
there
is-
being
this
all
is a
smart.
whole-
That was a good one though.
He's put
I mean,
he's
yeah.
science
He is
knowledge.
kinda-
He wasn't wrong.
He wasn't
But when
wrong.
it comes to Mechina, Greg, you're a noob.
You're too close. We're talking about even farther. I mean, we're talking about more shits, more tits,
Yes.
and more space.
And
Sounds like a Mechina movie slogan.
More tits.
hey,
More tits. More space.
when's the movie coming out? I would like to see that movie.
That's gonna be.
Anyway, yeah. So we dive into like the emotional aspects of what that would be like, and how you would feel, or how a body would react to traveling for that long a distance for that long a time. And the next song is called Cryoshock, which is kind of a fictional thing that we made up of once you would come out of one of those artificial sleeps. Not everybody would make it out alive. Your body wouldn't be able to react properly.
Fallout 4.
So then,
We wrote this before Fallout.
Yeah,
4,
this
so
is
they
actually
Boom.
true. Yeah, they could suck it. Bethesda.
so who
Sued.
we love you though.
Yeah.
who did
seriously.
make the noises in the intro?
Science?
We did. We did all the sound design on it.
So it was one of you guys going.
No, you'd
All right.
be amazed of what type of sounds you can get and what
With
what kind of-
computers?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure. It would have been like we were like.
Dave, I need you to go to the
I turned the
booth.
lights
Yeah.
off and we just started
It's
doing
gonna
some.
get weird. There was a lot of tacos involved. It's Similar to how this night started.
Oh, perfect,
so
perfect.
This
Yeah.
is going to be for the next album, Luco. You're
Oh,
on
perfect.
It.
Oh, what? It's going to be the only shits version.
Yeah.
He's gonna need
Just
some,
water in a bucket for
some
20
laxatives.
minutes.
It's got to be some
The
laxatives.
space
too.
is the toilet, and it's just
Yeah.
only the shits version of
Right.
the.
Just
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? We gotta keep going. I just want to hear more of this
You
CD.
were left off with a cliffhanger at Starscape.
Yeah, this next song is the first song that Melrose takes lead vocals on.
And what was it called again?
Cryoshock.
Cryoshock. Let's do it. That's the coolest name.
And I must say,
ever, by the way,
there's
too.
been so many uploads
I'll
on
be a
YouTube
tribute
from so
band.
many fans, and I like how some of these profiles on YouTube are named after your albums.
Really?
Have you noticed?
I seen one. I didn't know there was more than
Zion or Zayon?
one.
Xenon, yeah, is one of them. And
Xerox.
Well, that's the only one I've come across. But on
a
the
special
wiki pages
edition.
and everything, everybody had like your little logos as their thumbnail pictures or as your album covers and stuff. That's pretty
That's
fucking
pretty cool of 'em.
awesome. So here we go.
Cryoshock. Let's
Right.
do it.
My senses alive, the pain gets me high.
Hi, this is Joe.
This is Kristen.
I'm Eric.
And Anthony from Programmable Animal, and you're listening to the Metal Experience.
Oh my, the journey that we're going on right now. Greg Master over here was just feeling that song. The whole time we were just watching you just feel that song.
I was flipping
Greg
you
was
off
in
when you were asleep.
outer space
It
with
was all the
tits
magic.
I wasn't
taking
sleeping.
shits. Oh my goodness. That last track
was
by
your journey?
Mechina we just
It was
heard
good.
was Cryoshock. And that was sweet off the Progenitor
Nailed it.
Progenitor
Progenitor.
album. Boom.
Say it 5 times.
You
Progenitals.
can't say
Fast.
progenitor without sounding white as fuck.
Right.
Progenitor.
Progenitor.
Oh, yeah.
Progenitors.
Oh, yeah. At the
Progenitors.
service.
Oh my goodness. So that one had a guest vocals on the whole track. What was her name again?
Melrose.
Melrose.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like Melrose Park. Oh.
Hey-o.
So Melrose.
Bada-bing.
How did you guys originally find Melrose to come in and wait? Is it Melrose one word or her first name is Mel, her last name is Rose?
Yeah. It's a playoff. Her real name is Melissa.
Oh.
Her real
Sorry,
name is-
we'll just say. So is it just Melrose as like one word?
It's 2 words usually.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. Mel Rose. How did you find Mel Rose? And this is, you said, the second CD she's been on, or third?
She's
or fourth,
been on. I think she's been on Xenon. She's been on.
The major was Acheron.
Acheron, and
Yeah.
she's been on 3 albums and a handful of singles.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So how did you guys originally find her? And even, hey, we need you to do some stuff with.
I don't
us.
remember. I mean, I've known her for almost.
Yeah, you know
Almost
her a
10
while.
years.
Yeah.
Almost a decade. I used to engineer and like co-write with her a long time ago for when she was starting up a band, and then throughout the years, me and her have always been writing stuff, and eventually her voice works really well with our style, so we just had her come in and lay it down.
Her voice worked very well with that fucking. Oh my goodness. Oh, that last song. I was just like,
I would
was
choose
calming.
her
I was
over-
calming the whole time.
The opera of Flesh God Apocalypse any day of the week.
Hey, yo.
I think anybody would.
Yeah.
To be honest, nobody really enjoys that.
I mean, I like it. I just
No, you don't.
prefer.
Nobody
I do.
does.
I
Just
do
kidding, I'm
like
kidding.
it.
Nobody likes that.
It's so different.
No.
Except for
And you know what's awesome?
Morgan.
We saw her perform live
What?
with them last time we
What?
were there at Reggie's, and I hope
What?
they bring her back. It was
What?
interesting.
So that was, so Morgan's like, oh, I prefer her over this babe. And then she's like, I can't wait till they come back.
No,
and I hope they have her.
Oh my god.
It's like a contradicting type of, you're funny. You're funny.
Whatever.
Well, oh my goodness, we're gonna throw a little corkscrew in the show tonight. We got a guy with some chin hair over here to my left. That's you got a couple of things to tell us about. So what we're thinking, I don't know if we touched on this a little bit before at the beginning of the show, but Derek just knows just the craziest off the wall bands and stuff, and we were like, we need this in the show. There's other people that listen to these crazy things, and this guy's like a Chinhair of Knowledge.
Oh, damn.
You know, like the beard of knowledge, but he's just the Chinhair of knowledge.
So am I the beard of wonder?
No, you're the Chinhair of knowledge. Derek, the
goatee of wonder?
Chinhair of knowledge.
That's the segment.
There we go.
The Chinhair of Knowledge.
The Chinhair of knowledge. I'm writing that down.
What if I got rid of my facial hair? Then it would have been chin hair now.
Well, they don't know.
You'd
They
be
can
the-
only hear you.
You'd
They
be
don't
the
know.
testicle hair of knowledge.
My beard is talking.
Hair of knowledge.
Oh.
DGE.
I'm gonna spin some knowledge on you.
We don't really have a sweeper. We usually have sweepers to bring in, like a little intro to bring in a segment.
We'll work on it after we come up with the segment name.
We'll work on it.
That's all you need.
But Derek has some nicely printed out stuff. Derek, why don't you spread your knowledge onto the world? Why don't you spread it all over their face, neck, and chest?
So you want me to lay
and
down
ears.
some knowledge?
Lay down some knowledge.
What do you
Chinhair
want
of
to hear
knowledge.
first?
Just start from the beginning and work your way through, and we'll tear it apart as you go.
Oh, we're gonna tear it apart now. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna start with some tour news.
Okay, tour news. Hit me with it.
Some tour news. Co-headline tour coming through between the Buried and Me and the Faceless.
Okay.
Actually, it's between the Buried and Me and August Burns Red.
With the
Thank
Faceless.
you.
With the Faceless and Good Tiger.
Good Tiger. I
Which
don't know
we
who
will
that
be
is.
going
who
to
that is
now that
either.
I saw that.
I don't know.
The tour starts March 3rd in New Jersey
New Jersey.
and ends April 17th in New York.
Okay, so
It's a short tour.
like right over. Yeah. We're just hitting up all the local bars.
Yes.
Definitely. But they'll be stopping in Illinois on April 7th at the Limelight Eventplex in Peoria.
Okay.
And
okay.
if you can't make it to that, you could possibly go up to the Rave in
The Rave?
Milwaukee on the
That's
8th
close.
of April.
That's where I'm going.
I think that's where we're gonna go.
Boom.
And you know what's cool about the rave is even though it's a fucking bitch of a drive, a lot of times they do buy one get one free tickets
Yeah.
and stuff. They always have deals and
I like it
it's a
because you
pretty
can
sweet
go up
venue.
onto the roof.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
still
I
looking.
remember that.
You've been to the rave,
We
right?
played there a few
Yeah.
times, yeah.
You know, when you go up to like where the smoking, the roof is,
Yeah.
there's pictures, like old pictures all up and down the walls, and there's a pool. There's a pool somewhere in there.
What?
It's haunted. There's actually numerous pools.
There's what?
So
So
more than one pool?
if you
I've
look at the
actually
pictures, there's-
interviewed the singer of Exhumed in one of the pools.
Really?
Wait, where are the pools? How do you get to them? You knew where these pools were this whole time. You didn't tell me.
A few's in the basements, then there's a few's off the main rooms.
All right. One time we were actually there for some show.
One time at band camp.
It was
And-
Summer Slaughter.
Summer Slaughter.
Who's
And
the Cannibal Corpse?
we just started walking around like they don't have anyone patrolling.
Yeah, they don't really watch.
We just walked into random rooms, like on the second floor. We were just
Yeah.
going in. There's like, yeah, I don't know. We were just walking in wherever. There's like nice leather couches and chairs and stuff. We're just hanging out and
Pools
yeah,
and
just
likes the
go
basements.
to the rave. Just fucking explore that place. It's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry to continue on. I just had a little side story of the rave. Haunted pools.
Well, the other tour is coming is Intronauts with the Ocean and North. They are touring beginning March 15th in LA and ending April 13th in San Francisco.
Okay, also a short tour.
Apparently so. But April 3rd, they'll be at Reggie's.
Okay. All right.
I mean, Intronauts playing their new album in its entirety.
What? They're like, that's because that's all the music we have.
No, they actually got a few albums
Okay.
plus I Hate God cover.
Just making sure.
Okay.
He had to see that he had to throw that cover in there.
Yeah.
The Chinhair of
Because
Knowledge.
I Hate
Yeah.
God is awesome.
All right. What else you got for us?
I got a band breakup, unfortunately.
What?
January 1st, Weekend Nachos from DeKalb announced that after the end of this year, they are done.
Oh, so we got him for another 11 and a half months.
Yes, but I
That's a
mean,
good run.
they
Yeah.
said that after 12 years now, they're kind of tired and going to move on. So
What's
they're-
the band name?
Weekend Nachos.
Are they gonna
some
be
power violence?
Okay.
weekday nachos now or something?
No,
Or
they're all breaking up and forming different bands now.
like Monday through Friday nachos,
Taco Pizza.
taco pizza
Oh.
nachos.
But I love.
I mean,
I
these
love,
band names are making me very hungry.
Yeah.
I love me some Weekend Nachos. I saw them with Napalm Death, one of the better power violence bands around. So
Power violence. That's the
power
thing.
violence. It's
All
like
Who else is a power violence band?
Magruder Grind,
What?
Sure.
Okay.
ACXDC or Antichrist Demon Core.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
See,
No, that's why I asked
What-
the
wait,
Chinhair of Knowledge.
What was that? What was that first band you said?
Magruder Grind.
Magruder Grind.
MacGruber.
MacGruber. Yeah, I'm gonna fucking squirt.
I love me some Magruder Grinds. Okay. But Weekend Nachos, they're gonna do a few tours in the Midwest, Asia, and Europe. And then they are going to release a new album this year called Apology with Relapse Records.
Okay, sweet. Those
awesome.
boys are from DeKalb.
Yes, sir.
Rock and roll.
I love me some Weekend Nachos.
All right. What else you got for us?
I got, unfortunately, last week, as most of you guys know, singer of Motorhead passed away, Lemmy Kilmister. On January 9th, due to overwhelming response for the memorial service, they're actually going to take up the whole entire Sunset Strip in California.
What?
And they're going to broadcast it live on Motorhead's YouTube channel. So if you can't make it to the memorial service, you could be there in spirit.
It's pretty awesome.
You can broadcast live through YouTube?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Noob.
All right.
All right.
I guess you learned something new.
I got some other knowledge too.
Okay. Magruder Grind.
Yes. Unfortunately, on January 3rd, we lost a member of the Rollins band and Mother Superior, Jason McKernroth.
Wait, what's Mother Superior?
It's a band, I don't know.
Oh, he's also in that band.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
But he passed away from prostate cancer.
Brutal.
Yeah.
Which Henry Rollins has a new movie coming out. Not a side note or to talk down to
It's fine.
people dying, but
May you rest in peace. And then finally, one of the biggest reunions of this year is happening. Some Guns N' Roses. They
Again?
Yes, but this time with Slash and Duff McKagan.
what? We'll see how long that lasts.
They got confirmed for the Coachella Festival.
You know, that's why I never bought GNR tickets when they first, because it's like they'll play like 2 shows and then cancel everything. It's like,
Well, it's
then I
just-
got to try and figure out how to get my refund, and I was like, nah, I guess
Well, it's just like
Axl Rose is like 80 pounds overweight.
Hey, he
That's
said it's
being
from
nice.
his love
Yeah.
of Taco Bell. He admitted his love for Taco Bell recently.
I had that
Poor
issue for a
him.
while too.
Yeah,
and then I got over it.
Yeah,
because
it's Taco Bell.
it's garbage food.
Hey, they got some decent food. I like the Crunch Wraps.
No, they have nothing good for you.
But
I just watched you eat what you just ate. Shut the fuck up. You savage.
yeah. But apparently, if this continues, GNR will do a summer football stadium tour. Apparently,
No.
Hmm.
That'll
All
never
right.
happen.
That's a thing.
They'll cancel before they get that far,
Yeah.
but okay.
They'll get their writer payout and then fucking bail.
Right.
but it's like Axel. He even canceled his appearance on Jimmy Kimmel Live
I saw
tonight.
that.
So he was gonna officially announce it, but I guess he has other things going on.
He's going to Taco Bell.
Yeah, I was like, the drive-thru doesn't close, so yeah.
chalupas and some chihuahuas and
All right.
Yo quiero Taco Bell.
All right, what else you got for us?
That's everything with my news.
And now
You
you've
have
got,
like 3 pages.
Yeah.
It's actually 2.
He
You haven't
takes
even
off
got
of
to the
me. Isn't
second
that
page.
awesome?
I am
What's on
the
the-
bomb.
What else we got?
What's on the second page?
Oh, it's just my little underground little band of the week.
Yeah, he's got his band of the week that he wants to feature.
Yeah.
Are we doing that?
Yeah, so what we're doing now is, because Derek has this wide range of bands that most of us have never heard of, but those that are into like the
Most
underground
of us never
scene that
want to hear of.
Derek
I'm
knows.
joking.
I figured let's check out some of the music
Oh.
Derek's into, and
All right.
Uh,
What do you got for us this week?
I got a band.
I want to know where they're from. I want to know what type of metal genre they are.
Okay.
Go.
The band I'm choosing this week is a band called Power Trip.
Okay.
They're from Dallas, Texas,
All right.
and they play crossover thrash.
What's a crossover?
Crossover is a mixture of thrash and hardcore.
Okay. Okay.
So other bands similar in the style would be Suicidal Tendencies, some Iron Reagan, some Stormtroopers of Death, Cro-Mags.
Them in forever.
Good stuff.
we'll be seeing them at Aragon Ballroom January 30th with Lamb of God and
Anthrax.
Derek and I are going to this show.
Who's playing?
It's
Lamb
Lamb
of
of God
God,
as the headliner,
Anthrax.
Anthrax is the opener, and then Death Haven is the other band.
There's one more though, right?
No, it's Power Trip,
Is
Death
that-
Haven, Anthrax,
Is
Lamb
that
of
who
God.
you just mentioned in that list?
Power
Death Haven?
Trip.
Oh, Power Trip.
Yeah. They have one full length, 3 EPs, and 1 live album.
All right.
So
And what is the song that we're gonna hear, Derek?
one of my favorite songs called Armageddon Blues off their first EP, the Armageddon Blues EP.
All right.
Perfect.
Let's
Here we go.
let's do it.
You're listening to The Metal Experience.
We've assembled a collection of bands who have drummers.
I do magic.
Oh, it's easy if you try, Dick. Now sit back and listen.
All right, we just heard some Power Trip from Dallas, Texas with the song Armageddon Blues off the Armageddon Blues EP.
Correct. It is actually their first technically EP released. So.
Nice. And that was the first ever pick of Dirty D's The Chinhair of Knowledge segment.
The Chinhair of Knowledge is fantastic.
All right. Look at it. I just want to tickle it.
It wants to tickle you.
I know.
That's kind of creepy, guys.
It's all good. I am Luco Blaze with Morgan Danielle. We're here with Greg Master and Derek, the Chinhair of Knowledge. Nice. And we are still rocking out with Mechina.
Hi, guys.
You
guys still over there?
Yeah, sort of.
And we got how many songs we've gone through? 4? We got what? 4 more?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm down.
Makes 8.
If you want to.
Oh, we're gonna play them all.
Oh, we're down.
Duh.
Oh yeah. What's the next song and what's the next song about? Give me the little backstory.
Space.
Any little fun stories of anything that happened in the studio while recording
Nothing
any
fun
of these?
happens in the studio.
Nothing.
No, it's all blur at this point.
Yeah.
Two dudes in the studio recording.
Yeah, a lot of nudity.
When did you lock yourself in the studio, and when did you come back out?
When did we start? Like really going at the
Like the end product or just like in general?
In general.
We really started going doing consistent days in late November around Thanksgiving, and then all of December was pretty much every day.
Wait, that's when you guys started recording it?
Yeah.
So wait.
Like final recording.
Yeah.
When did
we
you
demo for a while.
Pre-production.
Pre-production we started in first songs that were really done. We started June.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So we usually take about a few months off and then start writing some stuff and then take a break and then start doing a single that we release before the album, which is a total separate song from the album. It didn't help that the last single that we released was 18 minutes long. So it
takes up a little bit of time.
I couldn't imagine that being...
It took up a lot of time, and then after that we just started going after the full length, and then pretty much December, all of December was the end of it, and we just kept going. We finished on time this year, which was amazing, and
despite what the neckbeards might say.
Hey, man. You know, not all of us sit around refreshing a browser at fucking midnight on New Year's.
But we love you for it.
I guess.
So
but yeah, it's the next song is The Horizon Effect, and this is another song that's all Melrose as main vocals. This is probably the chillest song on the album.
All right. Well, let's do it. And when we come back in, I got a couple more questions. Yeah. Horizon Effect, Mechina.
This is Frankie from The Bloodline, and you are listening to The Metal Experience.
Metal.
And we are back. I am Morgan Danielle with Luco Blaze, and my little brother has decided to join us for his first show ever. Well, little brother in age,
Chinhair.
taller
The beard knowledge.
than me in height.
Chinhair of Knowledge.
Chinhair of Knowledge. Derek is officially your new nickname. Yay! So, yeah, congratulations. You earned a nickname today.
Congratulations. You are a person.
And we are sitting here for the fourth time with our good friends in Mechina, and we just heard another track off the epic album Progenitor, and it is The Horizon Effect was the last song that we just heard. And I would ask what it's about, but I know that the answer that I'm gonna get is something about tits and space and shits and something. So
yeah, sorry.
The question that I was gonna ask now, coming back in, is what was the hardest part about recording this album? Think about it.
You stumped him.
Think about it and let me know.
The Trump.
All right, don't think too long.
All of it? I mean,
well, just in a whole, like, what was...
Yeah. This album was by far the easiest album we've ever made. Less stressful than all the other ones.
Yeah.
So it's hard to say, like, what was... Because in comparison to previous albums, like, nothing even comes close. But I would say writing... I would say lyrics and guitars.
And you guys just look healthier this year. Like, last year... I thought you guys were like
Joe
you
had a
like
different hairstyle going on last year.
You guys looked like you were beat.
Like you had come out of the you were
well, it
you
was
locked
not okay.
Well, Acheron was not a pleasant album to make at all. So I mean,
I'm fairly certain neither of us have listened to it since we've recorded it.
It's one of those albums where you kind of just do it and forget it because it was not
a good experience.
Yeah.
But the funny thing about that album, it was fucking epic.
Well, people like it. That's great. But we, the people that have to put it together don't have to.
Yeah.
I mean, it was really that one was detrimental to everyone's health.
Significant years lost.
Yeah.
I mean, even that album we ran 2 days over schedule than our release, and this we finished right away.
Mm-hmm.
So we're not really too worked up or tired as we would have been last year.
Right.
So.
Perfect. That's what do you want? That's good to hear. That's good. And the music sounds epic. Every single time you guys come on, the CDs, I'm so happy. It's just the right way to kick off the new year.
It is. Because the music's going to be fucking awesome. You're just left
like
hooked,
after
wanting more of the story.
After
it's
the
just
show,
so fucking awesome.
After the show tonight, I'm like, I don't care about any other bands that come on. It just needs
don't
to
say
be
that.
2017 already.
That's it. That's the tag.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Metal Experience. Luco cares
every
zero.
Week. Every week. Mechina.
This is the Metal Experience.
We
Mechina's
are
still better than
we
you.
are now 40. We are now 46 weeks away from Mechina coming back.
Hey.
Can we do a countdown?
Yeah, go for it.
You do know you guys could have Mechina
that'd
every
be
single
funny.
week.
You can go fuck yourself.
Boy, that's
live chat.
We were outside talking about what video games are going to play tonight.
Yeah.
What type of video games you guys play?
We're not getting into that.
Oh,
we get out of hand when we.
That'll be the
them.
rest of the show.
Oh, I'm down.
Let's start another show.
Yeah. Just about the video games.
Video games.
Well,
Video
I think it's about time we got an unsigned band pick of the week. Let's rock that out. Let's check them out.
Now it's time for
Hey man, look what I found.
Only on the Metal Experience.
Woo! Woo!
That's a woo.
All right, this week we have all the way from Västerås, I may not be pronouncing that correctly, Sweden, the band The Drake Equation with the song Tabula Rose. Let's do it.
See lights once again. The key is remembering. Just we were around there, we grew to run our necks. We were the chain and we can't take the rest. One thing's for sure.
And we just heard the Drake equation from, I may not be pronouncing this correctly, but Västerås, Sweden, with the song Tabula Rose. And we actually looked up during the break what the Drake equation was. What is that?
Who's reading it?
Who's reading it? Who's got the definition?
Well,
Who's reading it?
we didn't look it up. I already knew what it was.
But then we Google searched it.
Yes, to make sure.
Drop some knowledge on it.
Okay, so the Drake equation is a series of variables that calculate how many habitable planets might be in the Milky Way galaxy. It uses variables like, is the planet close enough to a star? How many planets could be close enough to a star so it's not, too
Just
cold,
the perfect
too
band
hot,
that goes with Mechina.
stuff like that.
Hand in hand with
There's a whole
space.
bunch of variables that are crazy variables.
So what's the final answer they came up with?
Oh man, I don't know the result.
They're
You
like
guys are gonna have to
negative
look that
3
up.
planets. Fuck.
No, it's a huge number.
Yeah,
there's a lot of stars
It's like
out there.
15.
But
listen, guys,
it's
there's at
not-
least something 15. There's at least 15.
It's conjecture.
Okay, that's crazy. I thought it had something to do with that dude Drake, but
Who's
now
this
I
guy
like it even
Drake?
more. I don't know. I just know he's this black dude and he's a rapper or something.
Anyway, the
Is
Drake
he, like,
equation.
Dracula or something like that?
No.
Oh.
And
They
he
have
wears
a
real
music
lame
video.
clothes or something?
You
I
don't
don't
need to
know.
talk about this. They have a music video for Tabula Rasa. Sorry, Tabula Rasa up on YouTube.
Oh, is it Rasa or Rose?
Rasa, R-A-S-A. It's my O
You-
look like an A.
You wrote in here R-O-S-E. So the whole time
Oh.
I said it like 4 times. You didn't
You know what?
correct
Because
me.
that's how it downloaded.
Those guys
I don't know.
are gonna
but
hate
it's
you.
Tabula Rasa.
Great.
Yeah.
They're gonna be like, you guys.
Right, now we're going to war with Sweden, Luco.
Fuck! Thanks. Come on, Morgan.
No, it's okay. That's how it downloaded off of
That'll
my.
never happen.
Yeah, that won't happen.
We are sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Listen, Sweden.
But
All
back to
right.
Mechina.
Well, back to
We are
Mechina.
back.
We are back with Mechina. We got a
Why?
couple more tasty tracks to play from you guys.
Delicious treats.
But before we
Later, dude.
Greg Master is taking off. Before we get to those, where can everyone find everything that is Mechina? And you're
He's
taking
gonna
that
take
from
his
me?
banana.
Yeah, well, you didn't
All right.
eat it, man. That's
I mean,
a scrumptious treat.
I'm so full right now. If you only saw all the food I ate,
It was amazing.
it was.
When he walked in with that banana, I'm like, what the fuck is going on? That was like the weirdest thing he could have brought.
Someone's
with
gonna
him so
eat this,
far.
or this is gonna get fucking awesome.
He puts his banana on the table, sits in this dirty ass chair to start with, and I'm like looking at him going, what the fuck are you doing with that
I
banana?
make this disappear.
That sounds like it could be like a porn waiting to happen.
All
He put
right,
his banana
Derek.
on the table.
Oh, Jesus.
Greg Master puts his banana on the table, covered in nuts. But anyway,
Look at the nuts, the caramels, and the gummy bears.
where can everyone find everything that is Mechina? And where can everyone get the new CD called Progenitor?
Nice.
Got it.
Mechinamusic.com. We're doing pre-sale for it right now for a digipack, and that'll I think it's gonna end in a few days. But you can we stop the pre-sale, and then once we get the CDs in, whatever we have left, we've sold the most out of all of them.
Yeah.
Really?
Impressive
I mean,
pre-sale.
That's what you said last year.
Last year we sold out because we ordered only a certain amount, and this time we didn't order until we got a good gauge. So we should have some left over. But mechinamusic.com is where we pretty much have any merchandise.
Mhm.
And then Bandcamp, if you just search Mechina on Bandcamp, you can listen to pretty much anything that we've done up there. And besides that, and Facebook, that's really all we're at.
You had a shirt too that you guys were
It was a limited run,
raising
yeah.
money for. How'd you do with those?
Pretty well.
Yeah, we
Not bad.
We sold. I don't know. We got a good amount of pre-orders. We're planning on doing another one real
Yeah.
soon.
Can you
But they're
do
all
the
they're all
album?
real limited.
Can you do the album cover of this
That's
album?
what you know. What I tried, and then the place that printed it said you can't use more than 10 colors, and we were like, "Fuck!" So our art.
We
dude-
layered upon
Maybe
layered.
you need to
There's
find a
at least
different
150 colors in here.
printer.
Well, it comes down to screen printing versus digital printing,
Yeah.
and the place that we went through before does screen printing, and they did it. the website that we used for it, I mean, it's immensely convenient for us because we don't have to ship anything out. We just create the thing. We create the T-shirt. People buy it, and then that website just takes care of everything else.
Nice.
And at this point in our lives, like, that's way better.
Oh, and a lot of it's going overseas, which is just a fucking hassle at the post office.
Like,
I mean,
as soon as you walk into the post office with international, like, they hate you and everything about you. So it's like anything we can minimalize regards to that. But yeah, we're gonna do another T-shirt soon. We just are kind of riding the wave of getting, letting everyone soak the album in, and then, so.
Can you please let us know when you do release the shirt?
For sure.
We are huge lovers and supporters of the Mechina.
I did. I was going through some illegal downloading.
What?
Things. Well, I was like looking at
now
what
you're
else
on a
was
watch
released.
list.
But you.
So is that
you
how
had
the
your
album's been playing today?
First single was actually up on one of those websites.
It's the album's probably up somewhere.
Take a look at Progenitor. I mean, trust me, I keep my ears to the ground. Very, very common after an album or any single, and it's already up there. And
usually within 24 hours.
Yeah, I don't. It kind of sucks, but at the end of the day, it's going to happen whether you like it or not. So you just accept it and hope. And once you accept it, you just hope more people download it.
Yeah,
because it's like people that are going to steal are going to steal. And that's just the
You're
way
not
it
going
goes.
to change it.
There's and even the websites where you want to go and try to, because you can go to the website and say copyright infringement, take it down, and they will. But the list of things that they make you go through is almost like, you know what? Let them have it.
Yeah.
I don't even give a fuck. I'm not doing that. They're like, you need to have a non-AOL email, like super hyper specific details. And I'm just like, you know what? I don't give a fuck.
I don't got time
care.
for this.
Just, at the end of the day, if 10,000 more people download the album than before, good.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So.
And then you said, so you have a digipack? What is?
Digipack is just like the nice cardboard flap versus a CD jewel case.
Okay.
That's just the difference, really.
Where'd you find it?
That's what I want.
Some Russian sites.
Oh, fucking course.
Oh, Russia! Let me see the album cover. I haven't even seen it.
That's a brutal cover.
Look at
I
that,
like it.
babe. Hey.
So who did
how's
the
it
album
going?
artwork? Was it the same?
Ricky Lewis, who's been doing most of our art for quite a long time.
Mm-hmm. So in this album cover, this babe is a character, and what's her name?
Andara.
And what exactly is she doing in this?
You are stroking that phone.
Oh, yeah.
Quite sensually.
Can I have my phone back?
Getting hot and bothered over here.
He's all about that cover.
Yeah.
It's
I'm
ribbed for my
creeped out.
pleasure.
I'm a
You see
little
that?
freaked out.
See that thing?
That's
My case isn't like that.
It's an OtterBox.
Yeah, I have an OtterBox, and it's not ribbed for my pleasure. It's just silky smooth. So what exactly is she doing on the cover?
She's the character that goes through the first half of the album is kind of either a narrative or first person account of her like waking up through that cryo sleep and experiencing like the first images of a new planet, and then she's also is the character that succumbs to what we call cryo shock, and the character lasts like 5 songs. But that character is actually the mother figure of the main character that is in all the previous albums.
Okay.
So in regards to timeline.
So this is the Sarah Connor.
Jeez, yeah, maybe.
Kinda, yeah.
I don't know.
This is the Sarah Connor to the John Connor.
Yeah, kind of.
All right.
Except Sarah lived a lot longer.
Okay. Okay.
Well, let's play the next track off the album. Is it Planetfall?
Yes.
Yeah.
This is the one featuring.
And then going in order, we're skipping one,
We're
correct?
skipping one because that song's been out for like 2 weeks.
And
It's been the single. That's
after
Anagenesis.
Horizon Effect,
After Horizon Effect, it's Anagenesis.
and that's the one we're skipping.
that's
been
a
out for a
single,
while. And okay, what was the track we're gonna play now, though?
Planetfall. This is right up your alley.
Oh my goodness, let's do it.
And now, back to the metal experience.
Did you say hookers and blow?
No, I said the metal experience.
That's not nearly as good.
Fuck you! Will you wear the blood?
Woo! The butt sweats. All right. We
It's
just
the next
heard
song.
We just heard another epic, just
brutal.
Just a fucking just a
Tell us
dirty
tell us how you really feel.
dirty song by Mechina. That one was Planetfall.
He threw a W in that song.
Song.
Luca wet his pants.
Oh my
nice.
goodness. I cannot wait to just blast that in my car. Once again, where can everyone find everything that is Mechina and get the new CD Progenerator?
Wait, how's that?
Progenitor.
He was doing so well, and now the alcohol
nailing
has
it.
made
Now
it
he's fucking
worse.
hammered.
Pro-vaginator.
Did you say
That's-
pro-generator?
He did.
Pro-vaginator.
Pro-generator.
Progenitor.
Pro.
Progenitor.
Yes.
Nailed it. That's it. You just got to keep playing with it until you get it.
You do, yeah.
Progenitor.
Yep.
And you know what? Like, we've had bands on before. When they come on, it's like I can't pronounce their name.
Any of us?
And then, what? No, not you guys. Well, I mean,
It's
yeah.
Progenitor?
And then,
Progentor.
and then,
Like, what?
and then, like a week later, I'm like, how could I not pronounce that? What am I stupid? Like Vinificum. Remember they came on and we couldn't pronounce their name.
Ugh.
We're like every.
I always told
and
they
now
were
it's-
called Venificum.
What?
Isn't that funny?
It's
Really?
Vinificum.
Yeah,
It's
they were on the
weird.
show in Vinificum.
Yeah.
Didn't we play
Was
a show
Dave
with
here?
that?
Extra emphasis on the
them
cum
I haven't
part.
seen
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Was it like a hard cum?
It was a hard cum. But where can everyone find the new
Morgan's like, I don't want to be here anymore.
Where can
I was
everyone
going to
buy the new
elaborate on
CD?
it, but I just didn't want to say it was what I was going to say.
Everybody knows what it's called now.
Progenitor. Progenitor.
Mechinamusic.com.
Progenitor.
Just speak over him, Joe.
Just reach over and play.
Yeah, just, yeah.
Mechinamusic.com and then Bandcamp / Mechinas, whatever the fuck, and then Facebook.
It's dot whatever the fuck.
Just Google Mechina,
Yeah, shit pops up.
Mechina, and you'll find everything you need.
Perfect. Now, I was going to ask, how is progress coming out on the new album already?
It's fucking great. It's half done.
Yeah?
I woke up today. I woke up today at like 4 p.m. And
Yeah, when I called you.
Yeah. Okay, I'm coming over. Ugh. All right. Yeah. I mean, we usually don't even think about an album for at least another month or two.
Yeah.
It's too fresh, and it's time to live life a different way. Because I can't, especially in December. If I lived life like December, I'd be dead in 5-10 years.
Yeah.
So this is the year that we'll be able to come out to your studio and watch you a couple days record.
Nobody's allowed.
And take video.
Because it's not only not interesting, it's also boring as fuck.
Yeah.
Just watching two
But
dudes
it
huddled around a
might
computer.
be
just
interesting
clicking.
for our
Just
Metal
clicking.
Experience documentary that we're going to start
Probably.
filming.
Well, it depends on the day. Like if we need to do like. No, actually, no, we're not doing that.
You can come over for the pizza party.
Yeah,
and then yeah.
I want to watch you guys.
Two men
work.
huddled over a computer clicking.
That's
pretty
pretty
much
much
all
it.
that is.
Yeah. It's,
But when you lay it down with the 14 string, invite us in.
it's 18.
It's 18 now?
Yeah. It is.
How many
forgot.
like different types of string guitars do they make? Like, what's the highest amount of strings that you could have?
10 is
Before you get the double string.
Well,
whatever
yeah,
that fight is,
yeah,
like a
the
12.
But I've
Oh,
got
and then the 18 or whatever.
Yeah, the 46.
The
Yeah.
46.
Yeah.
The mandolin. And
Yeah.
I actually used my 8-string the most on this album.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, the 8-string was I recently got an 8-string and like that thing was really really good. So we've got the whole collection of 7, 8, 9, 10-string guitars. So we're done.
Do you have a 6-string guitar?
Mm-hmm. But fuck that.
Going back to that, if you ever play that, is it very weird?
It's
I
ridiculous.
refuse to because I like I got monkey hands, so like it's the reason I can play a 10-string is because my fingers are long enough. But when I hold a 6-string, I feel like I'm gonna twist it and break it because I'm used to having
that reach.
Yeah, because on 6-string you kind of can like grab it a certain way
Yeah.
and then play. On the 10 you have to almost flatten your hand out.
Now that you say it, you do have 8 hands.
I know, right? So it's like
fired.
Got a King Kong over here.
So when when I play when people are like, "Hey, play guitar," I'm like, "Nope." I don't know how to anymore.
Do you know where you want to have your storyline go next? Are you going to continue where this one leaves off? Or are you going to go back to the old one?
One of the reasons we keep doing the storyline stuff is the fact that it's such an interesting way of writing music, is because you're able to not only create a song, but you're also you're challenged by connecting the dots a certain way, that writing just a song and then being done with it, and then writing the next song and being done with it, having every single song be connected to each other is not only difficult, but it's way more challenging. And I like to just keep it like that.
Yeah.
And a lot of times we write the story as we write the songs. Like, we try to demo out good
and then
songs, and then
also, if you need the explanation of what the songs are, someone wrote it out for you on your Wikipedia
somebody
page.
will eventually.
Yeah.
Or at least speculate. But yeah.
So really quick, if you can hear a little bit in the background, it's Greg Master's song.
It is Greg
right now.
Master. On Instagram, there's this ridiculous video of him singing this song. What is it?
3 Non-Blondes. What's going on?
Yeah, it's
nice.
ridiculous.
It took me a second.
It's cool.
I remember.
So while we had this quick pause, just a few little announcements going on for
just
the
little ones though.
For the start of 2016, until I figure out how to revamp the local roundup for the third time to kind of make it more appealing, and it's kind of boring.
What's
right
going
now.
on?
There has been a posting from This Divided World of guitar cover of What Has Been Seen Cannot Be Unseen by this kid Brendan. So This Divided World shared it. It's on YouTube, so check it out. This Divided World was one of our Hey Look What I Found picks from New York a while ago. So they're fucking awesome. Check them out. We recently bought tickets from our friends in Beyond Death to see Flesh God Apocalypse and have them. They're actually opening at Reggie's February 15th, which is the day before my birthday, which we will be celebrating that night there because we are doing a Metal Experience episode on my birthday. So I decided why not go see Flesh God Apocalypse again. So we are supporting our friends and going out to Reggie's that night.
What band? You didn't even announce?
I did, Beyond Death.
I don't think you said that.
But they're out of tickets. So this is a sign that the show is quickly selling out. So definitely grab your tickets now.
Who else is playing on that Flesh God?
Angren on that bill too.
What did you just say?
Karach Angren.
What did you say to me?
Yeah. What type of where are they from and what type of metal?
Abigail Williams is playing.
What?
Yeah. Hold on a second.
Uh-oh.
Are they really playing that show?
No, hold on a second.
This is gonna be a metal
My
fight.
browser's slowing.
Maybe.
I'm about to throw down the gauntlets.
Okay, my computer froze.
See you later, Mary.
Bye, Mary.
Now the whole world knows when Mary left.
Yeah.
Mary is
What a
the
sport.
awesome bartender that takes care of us all night. Yes, Abigail Williams is playing, and then
What?
Karak Angren.
Karach Angren.
Well, whatever you
Karach?
said. Karach
Like my
Angren
Karach is
playing.
kind of sweaty right now?
Yes.
Okay.
But,
I believe that's how you pronounce it.
What type of metal are they?
Symphonic black metal.
Where are they from?
Where are they from? Tell me.
Right now.
Right now.
He's got a pause.
Oh,
Mighty Church.
You don't. Dutch. They're from Deutschland.
Deutschland.
Really quick before we go any further.
No, I'm not done.
Okay.
We're supporting our friends. Also, January 20th, we're heading out to The Wire, which will be our first time going there. Pterodactyl King is opening up for Rise Records band Exotype.
Nice.
They are like a mix of new metal gent band. They're different. I listen to them. It's like if Linkin Park had a gent band nowadays. That's what my friend described them as, which he was pretty dead on. And like Monroe's also going to be playing with
Have you heard them?
DeVille and False Humans. Yeah, Pat played me them. And definitely check out Pterodactyl King. We got a sneak preview of their new songs.
new stuff?
They're fucking
so good.
awesome. So very excited to see them again. And then we are going to see the Bloodline play up in Wisconsin, happening on the 21st
Of this month?
of this month. They are playing
Wisconsin.
like Route 60 or some. I forgot the venue. It's
Oh,
it's up in
okay.
Wisconsin. It's going to be
Oh,
awesome.
okay.
We posted it on our flyers folder.
Oh, all right.
Our friends in Austeris are playing their album release show at Reggie's this Sunday, so definitely check them out. They haven't been around in forever, so they're trying to make a comeback, and the new album has been doing very well. They released that early last month or November.
Okay.
So it's been doing very well.
Yay.
So definitely check them out. The calendar for the CMA, they're doing a calendar signing at 2 different dates. The exit is going to be one of them on January 15th at 10 p.m. until midnight, and that's free. And then you can also check it out at the Beat Kitchen. They'll be doing meet and greets and buying a calendar.
It's pronounced Be At Kitchen.
Yeah, Be At the Kitchen. In Chicago, it's going to be January 23rd for the Legions of Rom CD release show, which Hotch Dang is playing.
Hotch Dang.
And then our friends in Faces of the Bog are also playing.
What?
So that's going to be
Our
an epic show.
We've
as
had
well.
all those bands on.
You have a lot of friends.
There's one more
awesome.
band playing. I'm trying to
I
see.
have no
I think
imaginary
it was
friends.
another band that
They're the best.
we know that's playing. Give me a second. We have this Flyers album on Facebook, and it's ridiculously long because of all the shows that we've been to. So,
That's why I don't got the
yeah. So the Trivium show that we're going to with the Bloodline is at Route 20 Outhouse in Sturvant, Wisconsin.
Oh, a bathroom.
I don't know what that is.
Pretty neat.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wisconsin.
Yeah,
bathroom.
it's even better.
Definitely check that out. And then also the Summoned are still working on their second album. They've posted some vocal videos of them recording.
Nice.
Which is pretty awesome because it's been a long time coming for their second album, which we're very excited to hear.
When we first started the show, the Summon was the very first Hey Look What I Found band.
Before it was Hey Look What I
Before
Found.
that segment was even a segment, they were the first band that we played.
Nice.
So that was
Look What I Found?
a long time ago. And we've been waiting for new music from them for quite some time.
Yeah, they haven't released an album since 2011.
Boom.
Which is a long time. So definitely
It is a long time.
It is.
definitely check them out. So, and what was the thing that you had, Luca?
So I want to start doing this. So since Derek over here knows the Chinhair of Knowledge over here knows every genre and style and all that. Every week the band comes on, I want Derek to tell me what genre the band is.
He considers.
So Mechina, what would you consider Mechina? What genre? Genre them now, hard in the face.
Seriously?
Genre
we
them.
have towels.
Oh.
Genre them.
Joe, pay attention. He's about to genre us.
I am.
I'm about to lay down some Chinhair of Knowledge.
Yes.
Okay.
Genre them all over their face, neck, and chest.
Well,
See, now you put him on the spot. And he's
All
afraid
right.
he's going to say
You know
something wrong. You can't do this to him.
it's I can definitely see some industrial influences
Okay.
and some symphonic,
Okay.
but you still got that death metal tendency. So I'm going to just say industrial symphonic death metal.
I can live with that.
Yeah, that's okay.
All right.
Yeah.
I
Industrial
dump thee.
Symphonic
Nice.
death battle.
Some Chinhair of Knowledge upon your asses.
Nice.
It has been said,
Did you,
and so it
pass the
will be
towel?
said.
I now knight the industrial
From this
symphonic
day
death
forward.
metal, who shall be known as
Yeah.
genre industrial symphonic death metal.
Where's Mary? We need some more napkins over here.
Can you pass the towel?
I shall pass the torch.
Oh, that was good. Good stuff. Good stuff. Well, before we go, we got one more track
And
to
you
play.
have an announcement.
What?
Our first
Spin
show
some knowledge, son.
is the Saturday that we're attending for you.
Oh, yes. Okay, so I am also in a band. I don't like to... I feel like it's lame because I like self-promote. I don't like to do it, so I'm just going to go really quick. I'm in this band. We're called The Forms They Take. If it was up to me, we'd be called Rusty Clearwater and the Buttermilk Mountaintop Boys, but we're not. We're called The Forms They Take. And we got a
You
show...
want to start that band together?
Yes.
Nice.
We got a
can I play the
show...
hurdy-gurdy?
Yes.
The 9th, which is this Saturday, at Penny Road Pub.
right by
$5.
Barrington.
Starts at 9. I think we play at 10 or 10:45, somewhere in between that little area. Air Raid, us, The Forms They Take, Silence in the Wake, and Insurgents Inc. We're going to be fucking rocking out. We got a bunch of free CDs, stickers. We got some shirts, some lighters, some koozies. We're gonna be kicking it out at Penny Road Pub.
Barrington.
This Saturday in Barrington, and the 9th. Show starts at 9. $5 at the door. $5. That's not
It's nothing.
That's nothing.
It's like a free show.
That's like.
Yeah.
But one more time, where can everyone find Mechina, the new CD, and what's the last track we're gonna hear? A three-part question.
Three-part question.
Sounds like 2 parts.
Where can you find Mechina?
What if
get
we
the new CD? What's it called?
The last song we're gonna listen to.
And what's the last song?
Is called Progenitor, which is
Title track.
Self-titled.
Uh-oh.
The titular track
Yeah.
on the album.
So much bass hits.
Yes.
Perfect.
I think Luco.
And everyone can find us on Bandcamp.
Google.
And Google. Just use that because
MechinaMusic.com.
Sure.
Awesome. We'll definitely check it out on our website. All of the past guests are up there. Hey, look what I found pics, as well as reviews from the crypt. All of our upcoming guests will be up there right now. I would look at my schedule, but my computer does not like the program that it's in. So I will post everything upcoming for you to take a look on our website. And
TheMetalExperience.com.
TheMetalExperience.com is where that's all at, as well as all
_.com.
old episodes that we have are up there right now too. So for their 4th time and first time in 2016.
First show of 2016.
It was awesome.
It was sweet, and the new album sounds so sweet. I'm going to go pre-order this when we get home. And so if I pre-order it tonight, when can I get it?
Never.
It's probably going to...
Is it gonna be like
we'll bring it next time we see you.
We'll bring it in 2017.
Wait.
But it's hand delivered.
So January 2nd, 2017, we will see you back here with the
January
next
2nd?
Untitled album. January
we're not going to be
2nd.
up.
No,
January
we're
2nd.
sleeping on the 2nd.
Yeah.
Why? New Year's Eve is December 31st.
Yeah.
No shit.
I'm sorry. Let's go with January 3rd. January 3rd.
We'll talk.
Yeah. That's a soft no.
The album should be getting sent out probably by the 20th.
Okay.
So everyone in the world should have it by the end of January.
The world.
The world.
What was the craziest place that you're sending it to this year?
I haven't looked at the addresses
Yeah.
yet.
You got
There's
it.
some pretty interesting emails.
There is.
Where was the craziest place it went to last year? Off the top of your head. Anything?
We've hit like 130 countries by now, so at this point it doesn't even matter to us.
Just dropping little Mechina bombs all over the place.
Mechina bombs. What?
Mechina up in your face.
All right, one more time. The titular track by Mechina. What's it called?
What is it called?
Progenitals.
Yes, progenitals.
So you guys are 4 genitals.
Yes.
Obviously, they have them.
They are very sweaty.
They might be
Progenitor.
Hey, first show in the books,
Progenitor.
Chinhair of Knowledge. How'd it go? Coming back next week.
Most excellent. And unfortunately, next week I'll be at Venom Inc. and Necrophagia.
But you're coming back the following week to tell us how that was?
I will spin some knowledge.
All right.
Chinhair of
Well, let's
Knowledge!
do it. The last Mechina track. Oh, I can't wait. Let's do it.